Good, everybody. Welcome back to the Cloud Slayer channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Today, I'm going to be sharing my BJJ, my first BJJ competition footage. I'm going to put them in chronological order. So, the first match was the first video, second match, second video, third match, the third video, right? So it was. I'll do a brief recap beforehand. The first match, I got hip tossed into oblivion. It was a freaking beautiful throw, and somehow I survived. And you'll see a lot of mistakes and stuff. You gotta keep in mind that we're still white belts, but we want to win this thing. We want to do our best. So I end up establishing top control. I end up forcing him to make a mistake, giving up his back, and leading to the rear naked choke in the first match. And we'll throw it on right now.
It's okay.
Sorry. Okay, so as you've seen, mistakes happen. Like you said, we're all learning, and we're just all trying to get better and stuff like that. At this point, I was hurting for squirting, man. Holy cow! My hips, not my hips, but my freaking my ribs were messed up after this, and felt something wrong with my left leg, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. But I just felt like maybe I pulled something because I was pretty explosive, but you'll see that I kind of slowed down, and also, my ribs are hurting. So I do a really crappy double leg takedown, and it leads to him sprawling and right on top of me. I did a terrible job, but I was hurting, and that's all I could think about at that time. And I, you know, it is what it is. He did a perfect job capitalizing on my mistakes and try to roll out of a situation for my like turtle guard, I guess. And he had my arm, ended it with an arm bar. Pretty awesome. So we'll jump into that video now too. So. And now we get to number 3. I settled down. A lot of that adrenaline and stuff. I had like a big adrenaline spike. I had to suck myself up for the second one. But I realized that this because of me psyching myself up, it caused me to make mistakes. My whole game plan was to come in and smother him and cause him to make mistakes. And you know, I had 2 moves in mind. I think I made this comment in past rambles. I was trying to look for it. I was going to cut it into this, but it is what it is. I remember saying it. It was the Americana and rear naked choke. So I got rear naked choke in the first one. The second one, I get him down. I make him real uncomfortable. He's worried about my elbows, and I pretty much rip his shoulder off. So not really, but you know, he was in some pain. He screamed because Americana's hurt, man. Their shoulder lock. I get caught in these. I don't think I've caught in that one, but you know, you get caught in any of these submissions, it can hurt. That's why we tap, right? So let's jump into it. All right, so that concludes all 3 matches, man. I was lucky that there wasn't more opponents in that one. Well, I guess we would have had a second chance otherwise. There would have been. So if it was just one-on-one, it's a round robin. So best of 3. If there was 3 people, it would just be the first place winner would, you know, be the guy that won twice. Then it would be more of a double elimination if there was more than 3 people. So they had some rules like that. So it was awesome. At least we got some matches in. I had fun going 3 times. And shout out to my opponent, man. He did a great job. You know, freaking that toss was awesome, man. And I had a hard time trying to control him on the ground. But as soon as I realized that I could have forced myself onto him, especially in a side control position, and apply my pressure onto him, that, you know, because he was having a hard time establishing any kind of frames. So it makes it incredibly hard to breathe at the bottom, especially when somebody's on your diaphragm. So I don't know if anybody else has ever rolled before, but when you have that, you come across that, sometimes you just want to tap out from the pressure. You just want to tap out because you can't get any breath and you're just being smothered at that point. And, I still got a long ways to go. I noticed that I was being really conservative because I didn't want him to sweep me or throw me off of him, because this guy who's really strong, he was able to, toss me off pretty good. So, like I said, shout out to him. Really strong guy. Really great matches. And I look forward to... if I ever do compete again, I'm looking into April, but right now I'm looking to recover and then get back into training. So, but I can hit light exercises for now, but my ribs are still sore. So I'm gonna give it till this weekend. If it still hurts really bad, hard to get up and stuff like that, I am going to go in and get that checked out, because that's what you should do instead of not doing that, I suppose. But it is what it is. And my Achilles is starting to feel a little better. I don't know. It was bruised up. It's still bruised now. Pretty bruised. It's dark as crap right now. And it's been over a week. So, and in the morning right away, it hurts real bad to step on until I start walking, getting blood flow into it. So, is what it is. If I would have tore something, I wouldn't be walking. So I think, it just from that toss, I felt it right away, and I thought maybe I just pulled something or whatever. So it might have been that my legs hit the other leg and caused it to go up like that, because I am a big guy. He's a big guy as well. So, but anyways, thanks for tuning in. You like the stuff, please like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I do appreciate it. And when I have another competition, we'll go into that one too. So thanks, guys. Have a good one. Peace.